All right, all you here.
That's right, it's all you, Kyle.
20-year-old guy on a big restart, looking for his first win.
Green flag.
Boy, they were really spread out there.
A good start, though. Got 4 or 5 car lengths in between him and Biffle right now.
Tony Stewart on the inside of Matt Kenseth trying to take away a spot. Couldn't make it.
Down the backstretch. Vickers blocking Kenseth. Matt dives to the inside. He's got those 4 tires, wants by that 25.
Here comes a 99 car.
Up on the outside of Stewart, gets a spot.
Last lap.
One more, buddy, one more.
Edwards on the outside of Kenseth. Whoa, he's got that thing hung out.
And those points will hurt Matt trying to make the chase.
He's going to lose another spot. Tony Stewart.
Nerves are already through the roof.
Through turns 3 and 4. Tomorrow the headlines will say Busch won at California.
Here it is.
But it'll be Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins at California.
Yeah, get it, get it, get it. Yes, six-time cup winner by 4 days, Kyle Busch, baby. Yeah.
Leaders come around, less than 2 to go. Kyle Busch will tell you one more time, his brother suspended by Roush Racing earlier today after a traffic violation here.
Coming to the white flag here, coming to the white flag.
Busch will not drive for Roush Racing anymore. Right now, his younger brother, Kyle Busch, is the race leader, coming around to get the white flag at Phoenix. Last lap.
Focus here. White flag.
Kyle Busch driving for car owner Rick Hendrick. Understand Rick wasn't feeling well earlier in the week. Hopefully he's better today. This will help.
He loves his race cars and loves seeing victories.
But yeah, nice work, boys.
Young
Come on.
Kyle Busch brings it off the turn.
Number
For his
2,
second win of the season, Kyle Busch wins at Phoenix.
That's it, right there.
That's the fun of a guy you're going to get run over.
One attempt at a 2 laps of green finish. The green flag's in the air, white flag next time.
Good restart for Kyle Busch. Uh-oh, Elliott Sadler looks like he's out of fuel.
Did everything he could. Still under power, though, it looks like maybe back there. Nope, you're right, Wally, he's done.
Oh, the 99 just taking a look at Hamlin. He wants by bad. He tried low, he couldn't. He's going to the high side.
And he's been running that high line.
Oh, he's sideways. He's giving it everything he's got.
Last lap.
Ooh, in the back of him.
The 96 car is spun, and the caution is out. The race is over.
No,
It's not out. It's not out. It's not out. It's not out.
And Edwards has position on the outside.
Oh, he's going to drive it in there for everything he's got, and he takes it. It looked like Hamlin either sputtered or just he got out of the gas way early.
Try and run down the race leader coming off of 4.
11 is out of fuel. Denny Hamlin loses another spot.
Kyle Busch wins at New Hampshire.
Let's see what happens here. Holy cow. Green-white checker, 2 laps to go. Kyle Busch, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, Greg Biffle, Kevin Harvick. He spun him.
Gordon went out
There
to the
he
lead.
goes.
There goes Burton on the outside.
There he
Gets
goes.
around Gordon.
Jeff Burton. I told you, I thought that 31 was laying there in the weeds.
Now remember, white flag this time, 1 to go. He gets a run to the inside. I'm sure Kyle Busch will put the block on him.
He better be careful down here. Uh-oh.
It's okay. Hamlin's slow. No problem. Little touch.
All I can say is Kyle Busch better be glad that's Jeff Burton behind him.
Yes, sir. A lot of give and take there. He's going to little bump and run here. They're going to drag race to the finish line. Yes. Kyle Busch in the 5.
I tell you, anybody else, Mr. Nice Guy was nice to the 5.
2 to go. We're good.
2 to go.
2 to go. Jeff.
And what I like here
We're good. I'm working on them.
is Kyle Busch showing patience.
Exactly. But he's got enough lead that and you know what else?
probably tired.
And here comes Tony. Tony's past Greg Biffle for second.
Yeah, I could see Tony was catching Biff back there.
Darrell, I dare say there won't be a driver out there that's not wore out after today.
I'm telling you. Coming to the white flag. Got a good cushion.
Kyle Busch has never had a top 10 finish at Atlanta.
Boy,
in Sprint Cup racing.
Oh my gosh, get off the back of him, man.
Come on, guy.
I don't know exactly what was going on there, but
patience heck.
Well,
coming to the checkers over here.
That's a Toyota and a Toyota. I think I would have asked for a little help there if it had been me.
That was Kyle Busch that said coming to the checkers over here.
For the first time in Sprint Cup racing since 1954.
Come on, folks, give my hand.
Foreign nameplates going to victory lane. Wild Thing wins.
Yes,
Kyle Busch wins the Cobalt Tools 500.
Good job, boy.
And Tony
isn't.
2 laps to go. And Gordon stays right there, pinned to the back bumper of Kyle Busch.
Oh, it's going to get, this is just setting up right now. It's going to get wild going down the back into turn 3. Here we go.
Boyer looks high. Hamlin just moved Boyer out of the way.
Well, Boyer was going to go the outside. He hoped Hamlin would go with him, and he didn't. That's the problem you have.
There goes Montoya in the 42 car, and his teammate Stremmy's going to go with him. Kyle Busch puts the block on Gordon.
Montoya to the bottom.
You want the bottom. Bottom is moving.
Gordon has Stremme. Is it enough help to get to the front?
I tell you, there's anybody's game right now. It's still anybody's race.
And look at the top side. Jeff Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Jimmy Johnson, they're fighting back.
Gordon lost a bit of momentum and lost his help. Here they come to the line. White flag. 1 lap to go. Kyle and trouble. A spin in the trial of Michael McDowell has spun. The white flag is out.
No caution. No caution.
If he can get out of the racetrack, we shouldn't have a caution.
Kyle Busch
still leading.
Oh,
trouble. A big one.
Much worse.
Turn 2.
48.
Keep rolling.
We still are not cautioned. Caution is out.
They got cars out. We got to stop.
That's ours.
That's it. You can't. The race is over.
Because we took the white flag.
We're in the white flag lap. The race is over. What a wreck.
Kevin Harvick in the 29 car.
Well, I don't really believe in betting a whole lot, but I would have bet you we'd end like this.
That's Regan Smith. And Kyle Busch.
Oh man, I don't believe it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Eminem. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, you are my man.
Checkered flag.
There you go.
Kyle Busch. Rowdy Busch.
You learn something from Rick Hendrick and Joe Gibbs.
You right here, bud.
You ain't never gonna learn.
2 to go.
And Krista, it sounds like Kyle has been pretty silent on the radio these last 50 miles.
Yeah, I don't know if 500 miles here in Darlington, if he's lost his voice or what, but we have not heard from Kyle Busch. He has been very quiet and very consistent in that race car. I think he was just ready to get this thing over with and celebrate in victory lane.
I think, Krista, what happened to him, I think he did so much whining and complaining early in the race there that they just finally told him. They may have turned his radio off.
Man, here it is.
White flag.
Easy, buddy, easy.
And remember, he came in here our points leader after finishing second at Richmond. He'll certainly stretch that points lead out because right now, Jeff Burton in the 31 car is running back in the 10th position.
His fourth try.
How proud of you guys I am.
His 4th try at Darlington. His first checkered flag. Kyle Busch wins the Dodge Challenger 500.
My goodness. Who would have thunk it? Right at home, right here.
Here to go.
He's riding that rocking chair.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's going to do just that.
Room to stop if something happens.
That a boy.
Yep.
Give me some room. Get in that rocking chair.
He had a chance to power by and get up and under David Reagan and chose not to. Now Reagan looks like he's going to give him plenty of room. And it'll be the white flag.
Up top.
I still feel like he's pushing the envelope too hard, running side by side with that car.
It doesn't mean a thing to me, and I'm biting my fingernails off. I know that.
Go in there. There you go.
There you go.
Last 4 races for Kyle Busch. Victory lane at Talladega. 2nd at Richmond. Win at Darlington. 3rd at Lowe's Motor Speedway. What a season.
Here he comes.
Kyle Busch and Joe Gibbs Racing tame the Monster Mile.
And there he goes.
Pace truck pulls off. Green-white checkered, one attempt at it. If the caution comes out before the checkered, the race is over. Kyle Busch is the leader, then it's David Gilliland, Jeff Gordon, Elliott Sadler, Clint Boyer. Here we go. 2 laps to go now.
Elliott, hang on, brother.
Hang on, Elliott. Hang on, buddy.
Because you're about to get run over.
Hang on, man. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got that far without spinning.
You can't even convey to you guys sitting at home what he's doing right now.
He is, it's like walking on ice.
He is on the rim almost.
Tries to fall in behind Montoya.
Still lined up right side.
I know we're not at the front of the race, but I'm telling you something. This is incredible right here.
There you see the leaders. Kyle Busch.
Do the best you can here.
Oh, it gets it down underneath Earnhardt.
Those are valuable points and positions right there.
Now this is where 19 is going to really struggle through the S's.
I need 2 back. Good shape right here, 1 back.
You see it kind of push out right there when it laid on that right rear.
Yeah, he's hanging.
If it stays together.
Meanwhile, David Gilliland trying to close in on Kyle Busch as they come to 11. There are the leaders. Kyle Busch, then Gilliland, then Gordon.
Oh, Gilliland went in there a little bit too hard. He slid the nose. That's going to cost him about 3 car lengths on Kyle Busch right there.
White flag, last lap.
Lead 5.
Elliott Sadler has moved out of the racing line and cars are passing him. He's dropped to 14th.
You know, it made it a lap. When a tire's flat like that, it builds up so much heat in it. It just begins to come apart, and he's just got to. He's trying to just get as much as he can. But hats off to Elliott Sadler. But look at this car. This guy is not. He has not missed his mark all day long. Just like Marty and those guys spoke earlier. He has been right on message, right on spot. He's taken it easy this last couple of laps. You saw him. He really cut that corner tight just to get it in there and not wash out.
And the car's been consistent. The most consistent car out there all day.
And this is a strong comeback for this team. Kyle had 7 top 10s in a row, including 3 wins before finishing 43rd at Pocono and 13th at Michigan. A lot of talk that maybe this team had lost its edge. They had good strategy, a little luck, a solid driver, and a good run. 2 more turns for Kyle Busch. Through 11. Then a left-hander 12.
You boys are number 1.
Checkered flag in the air for Kyle Busch. He wins at Sonoma.
Could have been those starts that turn people out of
Oh,
the grass.
Jeff Gordon gets turned.
Right there.
Like that.
Just like that, man. Just exactly like that.
Watching the flag stand, still under green.
No harm, no foul, because he's far enough out of the way. Unless he just sits there. If he sits there.
No, they're not. I don't think they're done yet.
If he sits there, they'll throw the caution because he's in a bad place.
Kyle Busch fighting for the lead with Carl Edwards.
He's going.
Gordon is back underway. A lap and a half to go.
Edwards is just looking for a way to get around. He's got it. Got the spot, and he's got help. Oh, no! Kenton!
What did Kenseth do?
Couldn't hold it down.
He couldn't get it turned down in time to follow Carl, or to get it to the right to follow Carl.
Kurt Busch in second spot.
Just like last year, but
Wow, and they just covered up.
Last lap at Daytona.
Oh, we got it, guys.
That's it.
Oh, man. Oh,
yeah, it's not.
I can't believe he's in number 8.
keep rolling here.
Oh, there it is.
Now
Oh,
they're
my
wrecking.
goodness. That's incredible.
Now caution flag is out.
I think we got it. That's ours.
There were 5 wrecks before the wreck.
My good, I can't believe those guys waited. I thought they ran out of full.
They wrecked on restart.
Okay, you can see Carl Edwards has the advantage right here.
But right there, the 18 does. Where's the scoring loop when the caution comes out? The 18's in front right there.
Right.
So where's the loop?
It's still green.
Yeah, I understand it's still green, but
it's not the scoring loop.
It's the video.
When it's for the finish of
It's
the
the
race,
video.
it's the video.
That's
You
it
see
then.
right there. If the caution's out, it doesn't
it's not
matter
out
about
yet.
the
It's not
scoring
out yet.
lap.
It's not out yet. There it is.
All right, the 18's in front.
There's it. There
Yep.
it is. Yeah.
The 18 would be the winner.
The winner of the Coke 0400 is Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch Busch right on Johnson's bumper.
I would say in Johnson's bumper.
That's a great shot right there, man, on a restart.
Johnson low, Busch in the high groove.
Oh, man, I told you somebody was going to drive in deep.
And
the 18 did it.
And the 18, who's not been to the high side all night long, it seems like, goes to the outside.
Now the 48's got to drive in deep. This is where there may be some contact right here.
Look at him wash up the racetrack. Hang on. And 29's lurking right there behind him.
White flag in the air, last lap.
That was good stuff.
That was great race right there. You think Kyle Busch doesn't want to win races?
No kidding.
Here comes Harvick.
He wanted that thing.
Keep taking.
Here comes Jimmy Johnson back on the outside.
Oh, he'll drive it in deep going into 3. He's got one more shot.
Jimmy got that run down the backstretch.
Here it comes. Oh, and he did drive it in deep, but he got no place to go with it.
But he gets in, and you see the car skate up the racetrack. That's a typical air push.
Oh, man, that 48's loose.
Off of turn 4, Kyle Busch sweeps at Chicagoland, his 7th win of the season.
And that was all Kyle Busch right there. Okay, we can talk cars, we can talk anything you want to, but that was all driver right there. That was incredible.
At Mexico City.
He finished second yesterday here. I mean, he came with just a little bit of win in that race.
In a car he had never driven before, by the way.
Incredible what he's done.
He stretched out to almost a 1.5 second lead over Tony Stewart here right now. So we see Jimmy Johnson make the pass this time down into turn 1. Carl Edwards trying to follow him through there. He will have the position, but AJ's going to be able to hold him off.
Juan Pablo Montoya, last lap by, turned the best lap among the leaders, a 73.3, a 10th quicker than Kyle Busch or Stewart, but can he get there?
Yeah, but the top 6 are all in the 73-second bracket. And
Tony Stewart's under attack right here.
Yeah.
Marcus Ambrose knows he's got 2 laps to get a shot. Tony Stewart, remember Marcus said, I don't want to impact the drivers in the chase, but boy, would he love to be able to get 1 shot at the 18 car.
And those top 6 were all in the 73-second bracket, but Tony was about the slowest of those, so he's struggling a little bit as they go back. You can see him right here.
Getting in the corner. Looks like his car's really loose getting in the corner.
It'll be
really
white flag for Kyle Busch this time by.
Now will Ambrose make a move on Tony going into 1?
Man, here it is. White flag.
I don't think he's close enough to make the move this time, but the thing that Marcus doesn't want to happen is for Tony to slow him down enough that Juan Pablo can get to his back bumper.
Looking on the inside. Now, Ambrose is really good in the S's, and coming out of the S's is where Tony Stewart in the 20 car struggled a moment ago. Although Tony now pulls him a little bit this time by. Trouble, Jeff Gordon involved. There's Sam Hornish.
It's like Gordon's been around backwards. That's why that roof flap is up.
Just drove it in there a little too hard. He couldn't hold it there.
Gordon back in 25th position. Rudeman trying to get by him. Here is the final lap for Kyle Busch, trying to come down to get his 8th win in 2008. Ambrose now has Montoya right on his rear bumper for 3rd spot. Will Montoya make a move in 10? Ambrose covers a spot. 1 more turn for the battle for 3rd. Kyle Busch will come down out of turn 11 and take the checkered flag. Tony Stewart is 2nd. And 3rd spot, what a performance.
2 laps to go.
2 laps to go, and he's inching away. Boy, Boyer got to be careful getting up on the back end of his teammate like that. I know he wants to get around him, and I think he may make that pass, Larry, down the back.
We'll see what happens when Burton drives it into the high side of 3 and 4. I believe you're right.
Still there.
We'll be coming to the white flag this time.
Carl is smoking. Carl is smoking.
Another Roush Fenway car.
Blowing up.
With 1 to go, Carl Edwards loses the engine, and the battle is for 2nd in turn 1.
And they are side by side. Boyer to the bottom. The fight's for 2nd.
I believe Boyer's got him this time. Clear him up. Clear him up.
Get up there.
Get up there. Attaboy.
Edwards to the apron and out of it. Here comes Kyle Busch and the M&M's Toyota. He qualified on the pole. He had to start the race in the back. And Wild Thing is going to win again.
Yeah, baby.
Hometown.
Welcome to Victory Lane.
Las Vegas.
One more time.
All right. right,
should have them cleaned up pretty good.
The Mustang pace car gets way out of the way, and Kyle Busch brings them down for the restart. We're in overdrive, 2 laps to go.
Everybody got a solid restart, less than 30 seconds. We'll know the winner of this thing. Casey Kane looks to the inside of Gordon. Gordon shuts the door.
Kyle nailed it on that restart. He got it just right. No wheel spin. I think it's just going to be close.
No fine.
But he's pulling away ever so slightly. White flag's in the air.
And it's Johnson to the outside of Hamlin.
Now that could be big.
Hamlin is going to have to deal with Jimmy.
You're fine, bud.
Rudeman gets bumped by Boyer. And here we come to the flag, and wild thing, Kyle Busch dominates in Bristol. With Hamlin second, Johnson third.
He has a little left in the tank. And I don't know how he does it. He raced Thursday night, Friday night, and tonight, and he's still going strong.
And if they hadn't canceled Nashville tomorrow, he was going to go over there and race.
Nashville tomorrow in a CRA race.
He's won 14 races before the age of 24. And here comes our active ticker on top of the screen with coming to 1 to go.
All right, man, here it is.
White flag.
Flag. Never thought I'd hear you say such a sweet thing.
Yeah, he did not want to hear yellow flag.
Happy birthday.
I'll say just bring her on home. Got to go around 3 and 4 here. Don't ever count all you chickens.
Oh, man. Addington, what a call, buddy.
Light the candles and cut the cake. Kyle Busch joins Cale Yarborough as NASCAR's only Sprint Cup winners on their birthday.
Yeah, baby. Cut the cheese and pour the wine.
Mark Martin in that rearview mirror right now.
All right, here he comes. Is he going to hit him?
Okay, 3 to go.
2 to go, corner.
2 to go, actually. 2 to go.
He's leaving that inside open a little bit.
White flag this time by out of turn 2. Mark Martin trying to get there. Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch drives it hard into turn 3. Coming to the
that outside. Mark's going to have to really get a bite. I think he's going to have to hit him, guys, if he's going to win this.
One more.
White flag here. Mark Martin on the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Busch by 1 car length. Ambrose back in third.
Gets in behind him. Is he going to try to get to this bumper?
And out of turn 4, Kyle Busch will win it at Bristol, Tennessee.
Wow, Marcus Ambrose in third. Great run for him.
And we may finish this one in regulation. 2 laps to go.
All we got to do is make it around one more time.
If the leader sees the white flag under green, the next flag, that'll do it.
Here comes Harvick back up under alongside of Jeff Gordon going into turn 3. We're coming to the white.
Gordon gets a good drive off the top of the corner.
White flag's in the air.
Kyle Busch gets the white flag. It's his race to lose, and the fight is for second and for 5th.
And for 9th and for 10th.
These guys are going to be side by side. It looks like all the way back to the start-finish line. Gordon actually clears him. Here goes Harvick again.
I am so proud of you.
That's Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins the Heath Calhoun 400. Gordon, Harvick, Burton, Edwards, Montoya, Truex, and
Jimmy Johnson wrecks. Clint Boyer wrecks coming across the line.
They're wrecking more. His confidence level shot way up as a crew chief.
All right, man, 2 to go.
Just get around here one more time. Take the white flag.
Once the leader takes the white flag, then we've got a race.
He's halfway down the back. He's a half a lap away from securing a win.
Jeff Burton 7 seconds back. Not going to be a threat. Harvick and Edwards battle for 7th.
And here it is. The
White flag in the air for Kyle Busch.
I've never seen a flag so pretty.
It's got to be down in there, man. He's got to be exhausted. He's got to be.
Kenseth 8 seconds back. Hamlin 8.5, Rudeman 9. He unplugged his radio, plugged it back in, got back in communication with the crew.
Beautifully done, guys.
And in his 198th start, Kyle Busch scores his 18th Sprint Cup victory in the Autism Speaks 400.
I'm not sure about that. I think he's got this thing well in hand with 2 to go.
2 laps remaining. Coming up on Dale Earnhardt Jr.
White flag.
Jr. the last car on the lead lap in 13th. And here we go. The final lap. It will be his 19th win in his 210th start, his 3rd win of 2010, his 4th Bristol win.
What a weekend.
You heard him say it. What a weekend. You're about to see history. The first man ever to sweep all 3 Touring Series.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch.
David Rudiman second, McMurray third, Clint Boyer fourth, Casey Kane rounding out your top 5.
Tell you what, you might not always agree with everything he says or does, but you can never deny the amount of talent that he has.
He's going to pick up 5 spots in the chase and move up to third. And we can also tell you, with Jeff Gordon coming across the line,
He wants to see that white flag. He knows we'll have a race then.
Combined, the Busch brothers have won half of the last 18 Bristol races.
Unbelievable. No bushwhackers today, boys.
White flag for the M&M's Toyota.
Sweep it again, baby. Sweep it again.
Off turn 4.
Oh, we did. Good job, M&M. Way to bring it, guys. You all won the race up this road.
Kyle Busch scores his 20th Sprint Cup Series victory in his 226th start.
I think they could go 107, 108, but no further.
Well, you know, we documented it's about 90 to 100 green flag laps, but we had a lot of cautions since they were last on pit road.
3 to go. 2 to go now.
White flag is coming out. White flag's in the air.
One more time around.
Bring it home, bud.
3/4 of a mile to go for Kyle Busch. Lap cars may not be a factor. Paul Menard ahead. Tony Stewart ahead.
Championship caliber win right there, boys.
Kyle Busch off the 4th corner and three-peats the spring race at Richmond.
Very impressive.
2 laps to go, but this is not a green-white checker. We are still in regulation. Kyle Busch, the race leader, Jimmy Johnson right beside him, trying to muscle up and make it happen. Ryan Newman going low around Brad Keselowski, and there's Johnson on the inside for the race lead.
And Kyle's just got a great run getting off of 2. He's got the momentum right there. But boy, Jimmy Johnson had a good restart. And Ryan Newman had a great restart to make it 3 rounds. You see the left front of the 22 sparking going down the backstretch. Here they are 3 wide in the corner here. Matt is still struggling on these restarts. He goes wide and high. He's going to have a couple guys going underneath him.
1 lap to go. Kyle Busch the race lead. Johnson and Rudiman right in his hip pocket. Kyle Busch has been strong all night long.
This is, as you look back, here's Carl Edwards up here. There's Jeff Gordon right behind these guys. These guys have come from nowhere to be in this race.
And Kyle Busch going to be the first to put his name on the trophy at Kentucky. He leads coming to the checkers.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Woo! Yeah, baby. Good job, David Rudiman. Woohoo! Way to go, Dave Rogers.
2 laps to go to settle it at Michigan. Contact back in the pack. So far, everybody's straight. Kyle Busch clears Johnson off of 2.
Yeah, he really side-drafted Johnson going down into 1 and held Jimmy's car, got him a little bit free. Jeff Burton back in the pack out of shape.
You got a lot of cars in the pack that have new tires. They're trying to do something with them. 4 wide.
Newman and Kane. Kane, one of those with fresher tires on the right side.
Newman also has 2 tires on from that right side.
White flag.
White flag.
Next flag ends the race. Kyle Busch, 5 car lengths on Jimmy Johnson. Here's Mark Martin looking at the outside.
Jeff Gordon struggling off of turn 2 there. Might give up another spot here.
That's Ryan Newman with tires.
With a sense of urgency.
Keselowski trying to make a run on the inside.
Jamie McMurray scraping the wall as the field comes off the final corner. Kyle Busch, for the 4th time this year and the first time in Michigan, is going to take the checkered flag.
Wow, they were 4 wide back in the pack.
He just absolutely blows out all the the whole brake system, he should be okay.
2 to go, and Kyle Busch increases that lead by 0.2.
He has pretty clean racetrack for this lap and a half in front of him.
It doesn't surprise me he doesn't have any brakes. Junior, he was driving that thing in like the throttle was stuck. White flag in the air.
Last night, he went to victory lane as a car owner with his older brother driving. Tonight, Kyle Busch scores his 24th career victory, 4 in a row for the Spring Richmond race.
You know what I do, Lane?
Weekend. Good job, fellas.
2 to go.
2 to go. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought it?
2 to go.
Kyle Busch is 1 second back. Earnhardt 2.5. Carl Edwards is 2 back.
Hamlin is there, boys. He's there. He's stalking him. I believe Hamlin's a skosh better.
It seems like he has a bit of an advantage down in turn 1 and 2.
Teammates last year, rivals this year. Friends, maybe never. But Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin are going to settle this right now.
Well, Hamlin cut him some slack. He had a run on him. Oh, Hamlin. Joey got loose. He got a little sideways off the floor.
There you go.
Hamlin gave him a shot. Off to go.
Outside, barely. Outside.
Hamlin there. Logano to the bottom, trying to hold his ground.
That's going to be tough, though. But he's been running good on the bottom. If he can just clear Hamlin right there.
No way. He's going to lose his momentum. They're going to touch hard. Are they going to make it?
Neck and neck.
Side by side.
Kyle Busch closing in.
Watch out for the third place car, Kyle Busch. He's looking.
Hamlin edges ahead. They get it. They touch. They touch. And here comes Kyle. Hamlin, Logano on the wall. Hamlin spins down the racetrack. And Kyle Busch wins in California.
I thought they'd be nice to each other. They weren't. Hard impact on the 11 car, head on. I don't like the looks of that. Already a little bit of a in the game, but I don't think enough for Martin to catch him.
2 to go. Last night, Kyle Busch won his 12th career Sprint Cup pole. Last night, he won the nationwide race.
He's looking for another sweep. I think he has 6 already.
And if he can close the deal here, the number of Sprint Cup Series tracks that he does not have a Sprint Cup Series win at, that number's getting smaller and smaller at 27 years old.
Well, it's not over. Truex made a big gain that time because of these lap cars.
He cut a third out of Busch's lead.
He's there. He's going to get up there to him.
Final lap.
He won't get to you. 10 back. All good here. Hit your marks. Bring it checkered.
Lap car way to the inside. And Kyle Busch, driving Joe Gibbs Toyota, rounds out the corner and joins the group. Ned Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, Casey Kane. Kyle Busch wins his 300th career start.
From the pole, led the most laps with a new track record. Pretty nice weekend. And a sweep.
I'd say that's a clean
Truex and Keselowski for second. Keselowski fights him off, but Kyle gets away.
That's a pretty good move for Keselowski because he was definitely out of that groove.
That was a power move right there. Yes, he intended to take that spot back away.
Montoya unable to do anything with Carl Edwards. But he has gotten by Clint Boyer.
Keselowski's closed a little bit of that gap that Kyle Busch pulled on that restart.
White flag here. One more, bud.
Final lap.
Hit your marks. Everything out front.
have one more run at him here up to the inner loop. I don't know if he can get to him or not.
Got a good run up the hill. Keselowski trying to close.
Can he get to that bumper?
If he can, he's going to use it.
He's there. Pretty good run off the corner there by the 18. Kyle's going to have to be perfect the last two corners.
Coming to the checkers. Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Truex lurking if something happens.
One more shot to get to the bumper.
Try the outside. Almost spins himself out trying to get to the bumper. The one that got away comes back to Kyle Busch. He wins at Watkins Glen. Just couldn't make it stick. Kyle Busch holds on.
You are the man, buddy.
And now he's coming to the white flag. We're one lap from the finish in Atlanta.
White flag, still 15. You won't get yet. Hit your mark.
Kyle says, historically, I've struggled at this track. I've been fast for 5 to 8 laps, and then I've had trouble. That's what we need to do to get better. Well, tonight, they struggled for maybe 200 laps.
Quite a few.
But they pulled it together when it counted most. He'll lock in a place in the chase with a win in Atlanta. Kyle Busch takes the checkered flag tonight.
Yeah, thank you. Atlanta has been defeated once again.
Stewart right behind him. Here we go.
And he tried to put the block.
Boy, they are bobbing and weaving going off into that corner down there. Turn one.
Tony Stewart on the bottom trying to take it from Kurt Busch.
Stewart-Haas 1-2 off turn 2. Drag race down the back. Advantage 41.
Kyle Busch third. Menard. Kyle Larson, the rookie, fifth. Stewart to the bottom again. Larson following suit. Two veteran open wheelers on the inside against Kurt and Kyle, the Busch brothers.
And look at the rookie back here in the 42 car. I mean, he's watching this action.
And this is the same position Kyle Busch was in a year ago with Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano battling for the lead.
White flag. Landon Castle bounced off the wall, goes to pit road. Here we go.
Through the middle.
Kyle Busch looked at the middle, now looks to the bottom.
Here comes Larson off turn 2. Larson's got the run down the back.
Can he win 2 days in a row?
The rookie.
Can he battle Kyle Busch 2 days in a row?
He battled him yesterday and beat him.
Here he comes. Dive it to the inside. Kyle took the block. He blocked him.
It's the Kyle and Kyle show off turn 4.
How many times have we seen this? This is like 4 or 5 times these two guys have battled each other for the victory.
Busch the veteran, Larson the rookie. Kyle Busch wins California.
Woo! 2 years in a row for Kyle.
Two to go.
Well, and with Michael McDowell in the 95 still being out there, one of the flags that Kyle Busch really wants to see is that white flag.
They're going to turn Michael McDowell into the drag strip area and off the course.
Yeah,
instead of
that's
letting
right.
him try to get back to the
No,
garage.
he needs to get off the course so we don't get a yellow here. Boy, I tell you, that 41, he's all over the back of 15 here. The Clint Boyer, get a little shot, looking.
Right at turn 7 he did it, Darrell. That should have moved Boyer aside, but Clint saw it coming.
I think if Kurt times it right, he's been a little bit better getting down into turn 11 down here. I think he might have a little something for him.
Well, company's coming as well behind them. Kevin Harvick in that 4.
Oh, yeah.
Watch this move, the 41. He's going to lay off him. Now get a run, and dive to the inside.
He's latched onto Boyer like a
dive.
dog on a mailman.
Oh, baby, this is a dive bomb.
He's in there.
Got to let him go, man. He's got position. And here comes Kevin Harvick. He may be able to get by Clint Boyer.
Back to the start-finish line. White flag, 1 lap to go. Track is clear. McDowell has pulled off.
All that Kyle Busch needs to do right now is not make a mistake. There's Samantha, his wife. They just had their new baby. I mean, this is a big day for this team.
This would be a big day for Adam Stevens. Took the job as the crew chief for Kyle Busch this year. It would be his first win as a Sprint Cup Series.
Yeah, they
crew
worked
chief.
together in the Xfinity Series. They really looked forward to this year being together, thought they were going to be able to do some great things, and today they've proven it.
Last time to turn 7.
I mean, you have to admit, this is an incredible accomplishment for this young man. To come out of the hospital, get back in his car. He won the Xfinity race in Michigan, and here he is. He's going to drive this thing into victory circle here on a road course where people thought it might be his Achilles heel.
Kurt closes the gap, 5 car lengths as Kurt wobbles off turn 10. One last chance at turn 11.
Watch his 4 and the 15 back there. They got a pretty good battle going on for third.
And off the final turn, no crutches necessary. Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma. And for the first time in Sprint Cup history, the Busch brothers finish 1-2.
They come here. One of those 3 factors they know how to adjust to, and it works because all of their drivers show speed.
2 to go. Kyle Busch into 1 and 2. The lead 2.1 seconds over Joey Logano. Joe Gibbs Racing. 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
See Tony Stewart have his hand out the window, letting the 18 know, pass me on the bottom, it'll give you the bottom lane. Anyone who's won a race, Tony Stewart's won a ton of races. He's been in the position the 18 is. He wants to let him know when to run.
47, 23 next to, 23 at bottom, coming back no matter what.
1 lap to go for Kyle Busch. After the accident at Daytona in the Xfinity race, a broken leg and a broken foot, he was able to bounce back, win in the Xfinity Series, got a win 2 weeks back at Sonoma at the road course. Will he get his second win of 2015 coming out of turn number 4? Kyle Busch is going to win at Kentucky.
Awesome job. Awesome job. Adam, you guys are awesome. Right there on the crispy edge all day, pal. Way to go.
4. This time by 2 laps to go.
Brad Keselowski, the 2 car, he's driving in the corner exceptionally hard. He's trying to use the corner entry to make up this gap. And you can saw he got a big wiggle, but you got to try something. If you don't try something, it's not going to happen.
Brad can afford a mistake. When you're trying to catch the leader and you make a mistake, you're trying hard. Kyle Busch cannot afford a mistake. When you're the leader of the race, you have to force the guy in second to catch you. Don't make a mistake and open the door for him.
Kyle Busch looking for as many points as he can get to try to break into the top 30 in the points to get into the chase. White flag in the air. The distance between 1 and 2, a second and a half. And the 7 into the wall. Alex Bowman is going to hit the wall. The white flag was displayed to the 18 of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch will win at New Hampshire. 3 out of the last 4 races, Kyle Busch has won. What a rebound he has made on his season. Green flag back in the air. Not a lot of help for either driver up front. Kyle Busch with the advantage going into turn 1. He's going to make it stick. He has the lead through the short chute.
But we saw yesterday in the Xfinity Series how easy it is to overdrive these corners. One mistake by Kyle Busch with this new package, he'll lose momentum and the 22 will be there.
He's all over the back bumper as they come into turn number 3. Joey Logano chasing down the 18 of Kyle Busch. Through 3 in the short chute and into turn 4. Can he keep the momentum up?
It's going to be hard to beat Kyle Busch if he can stay in the gas like that. He barely lifted the throttle. You can hear how much throttle he was able to stay in. That was unbelievable. If he can do that, he'll be hard to beat.
White flag in the air. One more time around the brickyard.
One back here. Watch him.
A flawless turn number 1 through the short chute and into 2. He's got a big lead. Kyle Busch looking to make the sweep. A little debris on the front. It's not going to matter. He's going to go as hard as he can.
That's only going to help at this point. That's more downforce. They don't care about temps. 2 more good corners for Kyle Busch.
Into 3. The gap closed just a bit by Joey Logano. Right back into the gas through the short chute. Into turn 4. Now all Kyle Busch is going to see will be the flag stand. Fans on either side. Kyle Busch is going to add his name to the illustrious list of Brickyard 400 winners.
I'm better than you, Kyle Busch. I haven't met him yet. I love you, brother. Great work, team. This is awesome. That's the Brickyard, my man. Nice job.
Busch in front of Kevin Harvick, the top two in the championship 4.
2 to go.
I love the tone. The tone of the spotter, very calm, like he's sitting next to him at the table, not agitating in his driver at all. Let Kyle Busch does what he do best. Drive this race car to the max of his ability. He's pulled out to a 2.5 lead.
Down the backstretch they go.
By 20. All good here, bud.
20 car lengths between Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Coming out of turn number 4. The white flag will go in the air.
White flag. Coming back no matter what. By 20. No
One more time around. Kyle Busch missed the first 11 races of the season with a broken leg and a broken foot after an accident at Daytona.
Good, by 20.
Down the backstretch. His closest competitor, just a dot in the rearview mirror. Through 3 and 4. No one has battled through as much pain and had as much perseverance as 30-year-old Kyle Busch. Tonight he earns his first Cup title. Kyle Busch, the 2015 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
Oh my God! Look at you, Kyle Busch, I've never seen anything like it. Thank you so much. Thanks, team. Great job! Adam Stevens.
Two to go. Kyle Busch trying to win here for the first time, as is A.J. Allmendinger.
I can't help but look at 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I mean, these are some drivers that these finishes would be huge for their season. A.J. Allmendinger, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Brian Vickers.
Off turn 4 comes Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Larson has the fresh tires, but he's a 2.5 back. Too far. And for the first time ever in a track that has bedeviled him, Kyle Busch completes the weekend sweep and wins in Martinsville.
Get the old didn't lead last week at Martinsville either.
Chase Elliott is the only Hendrick car to lead this race, and he did that on a green flag pit stop cycle.
We might have a battle here between teammates before this thing's over, between Jimmy and Chase.
What, Jimmy was going for 4 in a row.
White flag in the air, 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Call in the dogs, boys. Turn out the lights.
Kyle Busch going to come around to lead his 34th lap. And score his 36th career win. Kyle Busch wins the Duck Commander 500.
Why you don't quit, my man. You're the best, Kyle. It don't get any better. You showing it.
To do really much of anything other than get close to the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Jeff, right now Kyle Busch is in his prime. This is prime time for him. 30 years old. He's learned. He's made all the mistakes. He's taught. He's all the lessons. He's learned everything he needs to know, and now he's capitalizing.
I don't know. I think it's prime time for that guy on the left in your screen as well, Joe Gibbs. Wow, they are strong.
Kyle leads Kevin Harvick by 1.2 seconds. White flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I think he's going to be in as much disbelief over this win as anything else, just because of this track and what it's done to him over the years, how hard it's been on him.
4 DNFs at Kansas coming in tonight. It's his 17th start here. Never has he finished better than 3rd at Kansas. Kyle Busch, 37 victories.
Kansas! Yes! Way to go, Adam Stevens. Great job, boys.
That's his 10th mile-and-a-half track win, including 3 of the...
Will it be Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Matt Kenseth, Martin Truex Jr. all in the top 4? Back to racing at the Brickyard. Second attempt at overtime. Busch able to clear the 22 of Joey Logano. He gets up the racetrack a little bit higher as they come out of 2. That allows Kenseth to move inside of Joey Logano. Now the race to the overtime line. They stay green. He gets to the overtime line. It will be an official attempt at overtime. Kyle Busch, Matt Kenseth. Joey Logano's dropped back to 3rd. Denny Hamlin, 4th.
Point flag 1-4 by 10. They'll get Dyson here again. Coming back no matter what. No worries. Take your mark.
They spread out as they come by the grandstands. 1 lap to go. The question now, do they have enough fuel to go all the way around? Through 1 and 2. Kyle Busch way out front. Kyle Busch, after winning the championship in 2015, many wondered if he could finish races, if he could win the championship. He showed everyone a year ago he could do just that. Now he'll get through 4 for the final time at the Brickyard in a racetrack that makes legends. Kyle Busch has been legendary today. Kyle Busch, back-to-back, wins at the Brickyard.
Woo! Let's get some skills on the brakes, boys. Yes! Way to go, team. This is your house, KB. Your house, man. I'm proud of you. You did it.
Now, with just 2 laps to go, Kyle Busch 2 laps away from winning at Pocono. One track that he has not won at before. Charlotte will be the only other track that he has not won at if he's able to finish this one and finally shake the demons off of this 18 team. Hard work and perseverance. Could they pay off finally for the 18 team? Adam Stevens and Kyle Busch.
I know he won stage 1, but credit goes to Adam Stevens and Kyle Busch working together to make this car the best when it had to be that. Taking the chance that they did, staying out there, and then waiting and getting their 4 tires on the right adjustments and driving by everybody.
We just saw how many times the 18 team has had adversity and bad luck and problems as they got close to the finish of a race when they weren't able to finish and capitalize on a great car. Less than 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. He makes it through turn 1. Kyle Busch now with almost a 6-second lead over Kevin Harvick. And you mentioned it, DJ. This team, it has been a team effort putting together a great car at the right time. They won stage 1. They battled back. They used pit strategy. They stayed out on the racetrack as long as they could with just 25 laps to go left in the race. They came to pit road to put on 4 fresh tires. It has paid off. Kyle Busch continues to be the fastest on the racetrack. And more importantly, Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono. This time by 2 laps to go for Kyle Busch. Only 17 drivers in the history of NASCAR have won 40 races. While the 77 of Eric Jones looks for his first win, the 18 of Kyle Busch, with 1 lap to go, looking for his 40th Cup Series win. Down the backstretch for the final time, Kyle Busch, get out the broom. You just swept at Bristol.
Kept himself in position, and ultimately that's how you're going to have to put yourself in position to win a championship.
You talk about manage the day. Look at those points. Man, the 41 is out of the race. The 5 has had mechanical issues, but the 31, the 3, the 17, throw a blanket over them. Remember, there's not going to be room for all of them. When we leave Dover a week from now, Rick, 4 cars, the bottom 4 will be eliminated from the playoff hunt next week. Is going to be crazy.
And the 18 of Kyle Busch coming out of turn 4. He's going to see the white flag. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. What a run for the 18 team, and Kyle Busch started the weekend off on Friday, winning the pole convincingly again for the 2nd week in a row in the playoffs. And now putting together another great race. It was advantageous that he was able to get by the wreck on the backstretch to get the stage 2 win, but now he's held off the competition. Kyle Busch is going to win in the Granite State.
Yeah! Way to go, team. Good job.
He can take more gambles than Chase Elliott can.
2 laps to go, 2 miles remain. Chase Elliott fighting for his first win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Here comes the 18 on the outside. Chase Elliott trying to hold on the bottom. The momentum on the high side. Kyle Busch is going to pass him for the lead. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch, earlier in the race, had led 29 laps. But as he goes by the 24, Kyle Busch looking to get back to victory lane. He makes his way out of turn 4. Kyle Busch is going to win at Dover.
At Martinsville, he'll restart 4th.
Denny Hamlin has chosen the inside line. Kyle Busch on the outside. Hamlin surges ahead. Clearly out front. The 18 running 2nd. Truex in 3rd. Now here comes Boyer fighting back on the inside. A little bump there out of the 18. Side by side as they come back to the stripe. White flag in the air. Kyle Busch on the inside. Kyle Busch up the racetrack. He moves the 11 up. Here comes the 78 of Truex Jr. into the final turns. Martin Truex Jr. has never won on a short track. As he comes out of 4, it's a drag race. They wreck behind him. Kyle Busch will win.
Yes, sir, checkered.
Big wreck on the front stretch.
Almost close enough to reach out and touch, but not quite. Nope.
One says this race is a little bit too long. The other one says this race isn't quite long enough.
You could hear it in Kyle Busch's voice in the pre-race. This was going to be his day. He's in his sponsor's backyard. He's at a track where he runs well. And he wants to be the man to give Joe Gibbs their first win of the season.
Well, he's getting mighty, mighty close.
The white flag waves. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Well, we've been talking about wanting to see somebody go head-to-head with Kevin Harvick. We've got it right here with Kyle Busch.
Four straight finishes of 2nd or 3rd, everything but a W. Today, Kyle Busch wins in Texas for Joe Gibbs and Toyota. Kevin Harvick.
A 2nd here, he just can't quite complete the win here at Bristol.
Oh,
he's led
got
almost.
a little brotherly love right there. The 41 dropped down to front of the 42 for a 2nd.
Larson's led almost 200 laps today. 1.5 to go. The white flag's in the air. 1 lap to go. Credit One Bank.
You can see that's where the 18 gains on Larson. He just squirts up off that corner. Larson gains on him getting into the corner.
He dive bombed her in there, but not enough. Too little, too late.
Kyle Busch wins Bristol. His 45th career win. 2 in a row. The 5th time he's won consecutive races, including 3 in a row in 2015. He is a 7-time Bristol winner.
Kyle Busch better have some get-go.
Green, white checker, green flag.
Well, you got to watch Logano. Sometimes seeing him get aggressive on these restarts, make it 3 wide. Chase did a great job of blocking them.
Jimmy Johnson takes him 3 wide.
Well, I don't know if that's 3 or 4 wide.
Okay.
Jimmy Johnson. I can't even believe we're talking about Jimmy. I mentioned him all night long, and look at him go.
Hamlin trying to make something happen here from 3rd. White flag.
Oh, my gosh.
Johnson moves down 3 wide again, back at 6th place. What a recovery for the 48 tonight.
They'll never make it off turn 2.
I can't believe we're going to
somehow they did.
Busch going 3 in a row. I didn't see this happening when this race started.
They'll never repeat from 32nd. Kyle Busch wins Richmond. Everybody makes it across the line.
Great work, pit crew. You guys won this one. Pat on the back, everybody.
Chase Elliott gets his 8th second place finish.
I think there's arrogance, and then there's cocky, and then there's confidence, and I just think he's that confident.
And you hear it in both he and Kevin Harvick. They both praised their team on the radio, on the in-car radio. They both fired crewmen on the in-car radio during a race.
You just want them to be as you want them to put as much into it as you do. You want them to be as good as you are, and when they're not, it is upsetting. It is disappointing. So you fire them up.
Truex 2nd, Hamlin 3rd, Keselowski now 4th, and he may fall into the clutches of Jimmy Johnson, who is the first Chevrolet in the race. White flag. Coming around to lead his 377th lap of the race. To take home his 47th career win. The Candyman comes. Kyle Busch gets it done at Charlotte. He has now won everywhere.
Yes. You guys are amazing. Awesome job. I can't thank y'all enough. Ever since I was a kid, I dreamt of this, man. Yes. You earned it today, pal. We had Sergeant Tosh on our side there. Thanks for that. Great work, guys.
Hindering the 42's progress. 3 laps to go. Now down to 2.
This is crazy.
Larson again trying to get up to the wall.
Kyle Busch to the bottom here. What kind of run does Kyle Larson get off of this corner?
Kurt Busch right up in front of the 42. Now he moves out of the way. Nobody in between the 18 and 42.
Kyle Busch again to the bottom. Another opportunity for Larson to get a huge run.
Coming up on 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. And there's the gap between 1 and 2. Kyle Busch. And here comes Larson. Larson to the bottom of the track.
Slide job.
Trying to take the lead away.
Slide job. Almost.
The momentum. The 18. They make contact. The 18 into the wall. They're side by side again. Going into 3 for the lead. Larson has the advantage. Here comes the 18. He puts the bumper to the back of him. The 18 into the wall. The 42 sideways.
Where's Harvick?
Here comes the 18. Kyle Busch will win.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my man. What a race. What a great race.
That's what it means to win in the Monster Energy Cup Series.
Never give up, guys. Never give up.
Look at the thumbs up, though. Look at the thumbs up. Respect. Yes. That's good racing.
Green flag back in the air.
Oh, good. This is going to be an interesting restart. Kyle doesn't have any help behind him. Alex Bowman did not get a good restart. Look here at Eric Jones. He's going to go 3 wide. This could be for the win right here.
Jones
Kyle.
Not helping out Suarez. Kyle Busch is able to surge ahead as they go through 1. 3 wide behind him.
Battle down the back straightaway. Jones, Suarez.
Jones side drafting off Suarez as they enter the tunnel turn. The fight now is for second.
Oh, look at Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott sideways through the tunnel turn. He's able to keep it straight, but he loses positions to Kevin Harvick and now William Byron. Out front, gapping the field, Kyle Busch coming back to the white flag. One more time around. Successfully through one. Kyle Busch a week ago out front at New Hampshire battling against Kevin Harvick. Harvick thought he had the better car, decided he'd move the 18 out of the way with 6 laps to go. Kyle Busch not letting anyone near him on these final laps. He has checked out as he goes down Long Pond straightaway for the final time, entering turn 3. A year ago, he ended a winless streak that had been 36 races. Now, as he comes out onto the front stretch, Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono again. Kyle Busch trying to hang on after starting 39th today. Methodically working his way up through the field. The dominant car to start the race, the 78, Martin Truex Jr. swept Stage 1 and Stage 2. But once the 18 of Kyle Busch was able to clear Brad Keselowski, he has not allowed anyone to get close to him. Final lap from Richmond Raceway. Kyle Busch looking for his 50th career win in the Monster Energy Cup Series. And more importantly, the ticket to the second round. Kyle Busch is going to sweep the Richmond races.
Hell yeah. Richmond sweep, boys. That's the way you do it right there. Appreciate it. Great car. Good work.
Aaron in 10th. Newman, Allmendinger, Hamlin, Truex Jr., and Jimmy Johnson all on the lead lap. Kyle Busch hitting his marks every single lap. The gap has not closed between Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. Into 3 and 4. Kyle Busch coming out. We'll see the white flag. One lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch looking for his 8th win of 2018. One of the best in NASCAR, looking for another shot at the championship. Kyle Busch through 3 and 4 for the final time. Kyle Busch is going to win in the desert.
Ooh, yeah. Awesome job, team.
With a 5th place finish, Kevin Harvick.
At the time, and you see he is pedaling it. It's shrinking down to 2 seconds over Truex, who is also on an economy run. No, it's not on an economy run. Blaney is.
But
Truex is coming.
But they came at the same time. I don't know if maybe he just didn't run as fast at the beginning of this run, and so Cole Pearns told him, hey, go hard. You don't need to save. Larry, what do you think?
Well, guys, they told him to throw the switch. What that is, that's a reservoir in the fuel cell that has a secondary electric fuel pump. They know exactly how much fuel's in that box and how far they can run.
The white flag's waved. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Truex has it down to 1.4. And here comes the Candyman. 52nd career Cup victory for Kyle Busch, Toyota, and Joe Gibbs Racing.
Get out the broom, boys.
Back-to-back week. Sorry, guys. Let you down last week, but that was a cool week right here, man. Thanks. Great work, man. A lot to be proud of this year. Great work this year, guys.
Discussion here. Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, Chevy Ford battle.
Yeah,
with 2 to go.
Ever since Kurt Busch made this pass on Kevin Harvick, I've seen his lap times drop just a little bit. Probably pushed it a little bit too hard trying to get by Kevin Harvick. Maybe took a little bit off of those tires, or the balance started to change. And we saw Kurt Busch before, when he made the pass on Kevin Harvick, sliding the back end of that car out. So it's not as if that car's on rails.
Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. For Kyle Busch, 2.4 ahead of Joey Logano.
So you got the white flag. Now all you want to do is see clear sailing in front of you. No lap cars. Keep it out of the wall. Make sure nothing else goes wrong. No vibrations.
And you got a 2.5 second lead. Use it.
This might be the slowest lap that Kyle Busch runs all day.
It would be for me. I know that.
Quarter. I'm doing their very bottom.
Between 3 and 4 and headed for home. Kyle Busch in his Joe Gibbs Toyota is going to win his 53rd race in the Cup Series and hit his magic number 200 in Southern California.
Awesome race car. Thank you. All I do is win no matter what. Can you imagine if I could have gotten Vegas and yesterday? How many in a row?
Oh boy, 2 to go.
Only once have the Busch brothers finished 1-2 in the Cup Series. Sonoma 2015. There's the white flag. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Logano a distant third. Blaney and Hamlin fighting for fourth, side by side. Menard, Boyer, Suarez. Kurt Busch, 54th career win for Kyle Busch. Kurt Busch second. And Kyle Busch ties Lee Petty for 10th on NASCAR's all-time list.
My.
By 1.8 seconds here. 2 to go.
I think this is going to be a fun rivalry to see build as this season goes on, because I think Truex had a race car that could compete with Kyle today had they not had the issues.
But when you show Kyle Busch statistics like that, that's a challenge to him. And what does he do most of the time you challenge him? He rises to the occasion. And that's what he's done today.
Well, he and Adam Stevens and that crew, we've not talked about them on pit road. No issues, no mistakes.
There's Adam and his wife Samantha sitting here on the pit box.
Celebrating a birthday this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
She might be really celebrating here in Victory Lane in a couple laps.
The white flag waves over Kyle Busch. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
1.9.
That's the gap to Keselowski.
Boy, I mean, to me, these guys have put together a pretty flawless day. I mean, they lost some track position, but otherwise they have been flawless throughout this day.
I just think a lot of the experience that Kyle has in the trucks and in the Xfinity cars, and with this engine package where you got to stay in the throttle, that's the way those other vehicles are. I think it really pays off for him.
Last lap by, he was still the fastest car on the racetrack by 0.5 of a second over Brad Keselowski. Kyle Busch for Toyota and Joe Gibbs Racing wins the Pocono 400, his 55th career win, tying Rusty Wallace for 9th on NASCAR's all-time win list.
55 wins.
To justify the first and win the second. 2 laps to go in Miami.
And the only people that can question his championship caliber and the driving ability are people that just don't want him to do well. I mean, this guy, he is a winner, plain and simple.
You saw a statistic there just a moment ago, 55 wins. Right now, that's a tie for 9th all-time wins with Rusty Wallace. All-time. This young man, at just 34 years old, is already in the top 10 all-time wins list for NASCAR. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. And Kyle Busch, you see him moving as wide as the camera shot got there. Nobody around him. What a performance he has put on this evening. 119 laps have been led. Kyle Busch, he's the winningest driver of the decade. And now He is joining elite company. Kyle Busch is going to win his second Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship.
Awesome year. Thank you, boys. Oh, two-timer out there. Proud of you, buddy. Way to stick with it. Great job, guys.
To win. Has to get by his teammate. 2 laps to go at Texas.
1.0. Save it what you can.
Gap still asking for fuel savings. 2 laps to go. Under 3 miles now for the 18 of Kyle Busch.
It's all about fuel mileage, Steve. It's just all about fuel mileage. Manage your fuel. He cannot get there. He cannot get to you if you don't run out of fuel.
Remember Saturday in the Xfinity Series, it was a last lap pass for the win.
Use what you can. Then 13 to be
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. One more time around. Can Kyle Busch finally get off his winless streak? The last win Kyle Busch had was when he won the championship at the end of the year.
6. So good, 6.
Did he save enough fuel? Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Down to the bottom of the racetrack. He has done it. He saved enough fuel. Kyle Busch wins at Texas.
Him. And for Blaney.
Kyle Busch out front, birthday boy, trying to get this done.
3 wide in the back. Will we make it to the white flag? 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We do.
Well, Brad Keselowski got a huge push, but slides up the racetrack in front of Chase Elliott.
Never get up higher. Chase gets blocked. Nowhere to go. Brad was there.
Kevin Harvick comes to second. We said it. You never know. That's why you never give up in this sport.
All right, birthday candles versus new tires. Here they come off turn 4 for the win. For the first time this year, Kyle Busch goes to victory lane. He wins the Bushy McBusch Race 400.
Wow. Happy birthday, Kyle. Great job. Kevin Harvick coming from clear back there. And poor Kyle Larson. What a heartbreak for him.
And another winner, Mike.
And remember, you guys called this. William Byron didn't start saving fuel early enough. But we think Hamlin and Kyle Busch may have started early enough. They crossed the start-finish line. 2 laps to go.
Kyle Busch, I keep saying it, had a lap more fuel. Pitted a lap later. Denny Hamlin.
Awesome. 3. We're going to switch to pump 2.
All right, so there's instructions that said if you come off from 3 and you're seeing the white flag, flip the switch now. We don't need to see it again. If you get all the way to there without seeing it, then I would assume you can finish at that point.
Tony Hirschman, the spotter for Kyle Busch, said pressure the 11. We're better on fuel. Run him out of gas.
He's running out.
Kyle Busch said I have to flip the switch. Actually, Kyle Larson behind them said I have to flip the switch.
Denny is sitting there part throttle down here into turn 3. Kyle Busch going to the outside.
Here we go.
Kyle Busch needs to back it way up.
11's coming to pit road, so Kyle Busch now takes over the lead, taking the white flag.
One more white flag.
1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Does he have 2.5 miles of fuel?
Jeff, you mentioned it. Pitted 1 lap later. Could that be the difference? We will see if he can finish this lap.
Save it.
This lap can be really slow.
7.5 seconds in front right now of Kyle Larson. Larson, slow.
Chastain's out.
Chastain, yep. Up in the middle of turn 1. Kurt Busch is on pit road.
Kurt Busch ran out. Can Kyle Busch find the fuel for a half a lap at Pocono?
Max saving. Mid-long pond.
Now he's 8 seconds in front of Larson and still under power. Kyle Busch, what a day he's had. Can he make it all the way?
Max. Still out. We got it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Busch is going to win at Pocono.
Too high.
3 and 4 is money. Don't change anything. Do not get greedy in 1 and 2.
I agree with you, Spot.
2 to go.
Oh, baby, he closed up big time at off of 2.
He did.
Traffic stays to the bottom.
Oh, don't get
White
loose.
flag's going to wave. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Here it comes.
Back, white flag, still inside.
1 chance.
He lost his nose a little bit on the 8. He's right on him.
He's there. This
Will
could
he
be
go
big.
for a slide job?
He's
This is
slide
it.
job
There
him
it
right
goes.
here. Here you go.
Live for it.
Down to the bottom. Slides up into him. Who's going to save it? Neither one. They both spin out. Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch is going to win barely. Steals one.
Holy cow. Tyler Reddick. Oh.
I told you he's going to take a drastic move.
Damn right.
Nerve-wracking laps. You hear every nut, every bolt in that car, every block hitting the quarter panels, everything. Nerves are through the roof.
Especially for Richard Childress, as he famously told Larry Mack one February Sunday, we've been here before, late in the race.
He's so nervous. I love that guy. Gave me my opportunity in this sport. Means a lot to me. It's pretty cool to see him. He's back. I'm telling you, RC's back.
We really don't even have to pass the 14 here. Just keep your shit clean.
And we apologize for that language, but here we are, a lap away from the checkered flag. And the white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It's official. Get this thing back around there. Credit One. Which one? Who did I pick? Tony, who did I?
Well, who picked first?
He is the chosen one that always gets picked first.
That Richard, man, I'm telling you right now, he ain't taking his eyes off this thing. He don't count them chickens till they hatch.
Chase Briscoe just ahead, 20 cars on the lead lap. And Kyle Busch can pretty much coast it home from here. What may be the final super speedway NASCAR race ever in Southern California.
RCR, baby.
Goes to Kyle Busch.
That's right. How about you, RCR and everybody? Kyle Busch, unbelievable. Randall Burnett, them girls right there, everybody's on end. It's a big win, huge win.
Richard Childress Racing and Chevrolet. 61st career win for Kyle Busch, 9th on the all-time win list, and he now by himself holds the record for consecutive Cup seasons with victory, 19.
Here we go, guys.
All right, let's try this again. Blaney and Almirola on the inside. Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace up top. Green, white checker. Here we go.
Gibbs out of gas. As soon as he got to the fuel, she let go on him. Who else is going to run out? Look what it did to that bottom line. Look at Keselowski right behind Bubba. Keep an eye on that. Will Bubba try to make a move here?
Pushing here. 5.
Kyle Busch moved up to the outside for the restart, and now he's in position to steal one here. First time he has led today.
Eric Almirola moves up.
Almirola may be low on gas.
He could be. I think so.
Sparks flying from underneath Almirola's car, though, as he drifts back.
I think that's damage from Chastain. Moved to the middle, got into the side of him a little bit.
Keselowski gave Bubba a bump to the lead. White flag. Next flag ends the race.
Down, big push.
Blaney
turns
Bubba,
him.
Around goes
Bubba. Into Keselowski. Around. Another hard shot. Allmendinger.
Caution waves with Kyle Busch in front. Look at the carnage. This is the big one. And it ends the Geico 500.
Well, he stayed out. We talked about it. Bad communication. May have won that race. Kyle Busch is your winner, but he's going to have to make it around here to the start-finish line.
Save. You got to make it all the way back around.
That's right.
He can coast from here. He's good.
He's got it. Kyle Busch is your winner. How about it? Unbelievable.
62nd career win for Kyle Busch.
Great jump by Kyle Busch.
And he goes dead to the bottom.
Big jump by Denny Hamlin, too. He's going to get Kyle Larson. That was a good move. Good call.
Hamlin's in position to steal this one. 3 wide into turn 3. How's that going to work out?
Oh.
Truex had to lift.
Well, Blaney pinched him off pretty hard on the entrance, holding him down tight on the exit, too.
Coming to the white flag. Next flag will end the race. Kyle Busch well out front. The fight's for second.
Logano looking to the inside of Larson.
And last year's winner is going to get there.
Samantha, it's official, so all he's got to do is bring it around here. Battle right there for third.
Logano inside Larson, but off turn 4. Kyle Busch will get his 63rd career victory in the NASCAR Cup Series.
How about little Brexton in there?
How about that home game for the crew chief?
That Randall Burnett's a good man. Smart. I like hanging out with him at Millbridge. This is a good team. Lethal combination with